So today I'm going to show you the two different ways that I know how to make these little Ddakji squares. And the first thing you're going to need for the first way of making it is going to be an A4 size sheet of paper. So it's just ever so slightly thinner and ever so slightly taller than a regular printer size sheet of paper. Two corners right here, you can see that a regular sheet of printer paper is ever so slightly wider and ever so slightly shorter than the A4 sheet of paper. So this is just the two differentiating factors. Whenever you use one piece of paper to make Ddakji, you can tell it's a little bit thinner than this one. This one I used two. So one thing that I've noticed is if you use just one sheet of paper, it becomes thinner. The two sheet of paper obviously is thicker, and this one I used tighter creases. This one I didn't use as tight of crease, so one looks thinner than the other. When it's thinner, it's harder for it to flip. When it's thicker, because it's got that pocket of air on the inside, it makes it bounce a lot easier. So just something to think about whenever you make these. Okay, here we go. So with the A4 sheet of paper, you want to start by folding it in half, like so. Unfold it, and then fold this edge to this crease. Same thing on the other side. Take the bottom and line it up with the top so that you can fold it in half, hamburger style. And then unfold it. And then you take this edge and you line it up with this crease. Same thing but opposite for the top. Take this edge and line it on this crease. Turn it like this. And you're going to take this point and you're going to put it right here. Just fold like so. Make sure that these two corners align. Okay, so from here, you do this corner to this corner. So you essentially fold that triangle in half and make sure that they align. Go ahead and fold it like that. Pick up the unit and fold this corner behind the whole model, and then unfold it. Move this flap forward. Tuck this flap in the back, and then fold it like that. It's gonna have a little bit of a flat edge like that. Perfectly fine. That's gonna be hidden in the overall fold of the Ddakji paper. So from here, turn it like that. And then same thing, you wanna take this corner and put it at this corner. And then make this corner and this corner meet. Crease it down. And then same thing here, you want to put this corner behind the whole module, unfold, and then tuck it behind this flap so that it looks like, and this one will also have a little bit of a flat edge there too. So it's gonna look like this. From here, you're going to take this flap and stick it in here. And then same thing here. You take this flap and you tuck it into this hole. It's gonna be a little cumbersome at first, but you kind of just have to figure out how to make it work. And you kind of have to shimmy it in there just to make sure that it'll fit. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to make it with regular printer paper. So for this, you're actually going to need 2 sheets, but let me show you how to make the first unit. You're going to want to make a square. So just take the corner, line it up with the edge, and then just trim off this excess. So the way that I trim it off is I just make that line, crease it really well, open everything up, and then I just start ripping along this crease. So now you have a square. Well, from here, the way that I have done it, just so that I can make it the same size as this, is I actually line up this edge with the edge of the paper that I'm folding, and I kind of just make a little bit of a crease. Doesn't have to be perfect, just as long as it's about the same-ish size. This way. And then you want to fold this side over here. It's okay if this does not align with that side, just as long as it's folded over this edge. And this is what it looks like so far. You got that flap right here. So this is how I start. I take this edge and line it along this side of the paper. And you want to make sure that you're holding this part in place, this part in place as you're folding it, because this will want to move. Don't let it. But yeah, just go ahead and make that crease. Make sure it's not a tight crease so that you have a little bit of give whenever it's perfectly folded like this. See how there's a little bit of an air pocket? That's because you don't want to crease it too much, because if you crease it too much, there's not going to be as much of an air pocket in the Ddakji paper. And if that happens, then it's going to be harder for it to flip. So from here, turn it around. And this is going to get a little tricky, but hopefully not. I'm going to try hard to make sure that it doesn't get tricky from here, but just bear with me. So again, hold this part down because this is going to want to move. You want to fold it like this, same as you did the other side. Don't crease it too hard. Unfold it. And then where this edge of the paper is, you want to align this line with this edge of the paper, like so. So that's what one piece is going to look like. It's okay that it has this little flat edge. It's perfectly fine. It's going to get folded into the Ddakji paper. So that's one piece. So here's the second paper. You're gonna need 2 of these. So what you do at this point is you take one paper and you kind of crisscross it with the other one. And from here, I mean, sometimes this is where I get a little tripped up sometimes, but hopefully I can make it easy. So at this point you want to start folding everything together. I need to start with the side. Oh, wait. Okay. So here I'm going to start with the side. Fold it like so. And then fold the top down. And then left. And then from down up. And then you're going to take this point and you're going to tuck it in to this pocket right here. Oh, wait. There we go. Okay. And there you have it, 2 different ways to make Ddakji paper.